Hello everybody, welcome to the Henstitute. In this one, number 9, we've got the NASA launching the Deep Space One, and probably the biggest thing with this one is we just have some strange kind of units. So the propulsion system works by ejecting high-speed argon. The engine slowly increased the velocity by 9 meters per second per day. So all we're trying to do in part A is how much time in days, so we actually are not going to convert, would it take to increase the velocity by 2,700 meters per second. So this quantity is actually the change in velocity. We want to give it a positive 2,700 meters per second. We know this quantity is our acceleration, positive 9 meters per second per day. So for this one, we know our equation is acceleration is a change in velocity over time, but we're trying to figure out how much time. So we're going to be modifying this. I didn't write all the permutations for the acceleration equation because I just kind of figured that's one of the things you need to figure out. How many do you need to actually write? But if you're ever after anything in the denominator like time, you can always have it switch places with whatever's on the other side of the equal sign. So time would equal your change in velocity divided by acceleration. Now I've got those things. I've got change in velocity, I've got acceleration, and the meters per second are going to cancel and leave you with just days, which is what you want. So when you calculate this without any kind of conversion, you're going to get days. That's one of the things that's a little bit unusual about this one. So that's part A. Part B is only a conversion question. It wants you to say, what is the acceleration in meters per second squared, or meters per second per second? So now let's come back to our acceleration. It's a positive 9 meters per second. And then here's how I'm going to write it. I'm going to write it over 1 day. So in 1 day, it's going to change by 9 meters per second. That's what it means. So really all we're doing is we're just trying to convert our days, which is in the denominator, into seconds, to put that into the denominator. So you should be able to see that conversion on your green sheet, figure out what numbers go in there. That'll cancel out days and leave you with seconds, and you end up with meters per second. And that's our meters per second squared. So it's just a conversion. You're not doing anything else. Hope that helps a little bit with number 9, and you've enjoyed the Henstitute. Take care.